So before we continue with page 33 on the tutorial document and create an ETL load, what I want to do is just to create a application from the schema so that I can later on just show another benefit of the application. So let's create a schema based on application schema based on this data schema now. So what I'll do is hit the Control A. It will highlight all my scripts for me. If I only wanted to create a schema with a certain select amount of scripts, I can just hit the Control button and select them. But in this case, we'll create one from the whole data schema using all the script objects. I'll right click and choose the Create Application. Click the Application option. I'll give it a name. Tutorial application. So it's important to name your application schemas different from your data schemas. The client uses the same naming convention or instances of a name, the same as with the script. So if you name them the same instance, the application won't know whether you are looking at a data schema or an application schema. So let's hit the OK. And you can see here that it's popped up with the name of the application schema or the QVW that it will create for me as an application, and it's put the whole schema and all the script objects there for me. So what I can do now is immediately hit the Generate Application script. Again, ClickView will open. And now I basically have created an application. So if I look at my script, you can see all the script that QVScriptor has written for me for this application. And you can see there's all the various script objects with their scripts there. What I can do just to show is I can reload this. And there's all my fields. I can pull them across. And there you can see all your data has been pulled through for the application. So we'll close that. We won't save it for now, but you can see one application script has been refreshed. We won't go into the generate files now, but what you see is that it's been checked out automatically. So it's generated the application and checked it out for me. So what it means is that I can now work on this application going forward. So let's go back to the project. What we'll do is we'll go back to our project and do an ETL load. So for the ETL loads, ETL stands for Extract Transfer Load, and this is exactly what an ETL load does. It extracts your data, transforms your data, and then it loads it into your data model. So we provide a comprehensive ETL library of ClickView ETL instructions that can be used with your data. So in this exercise, we will add some ETL to your employee script by left joining 3 other tables with the employee script. So what we'll do is select the employee's script object, right click it, and use the edit script function. So this is the actual script that QVScriptor has already generated for you, and from here you can see you have access to your ETL. So as mentioned, Scriptor provides a whole list of ETL with examples. So if you tab over, it will give you a great example of the ETL and the function or the instruction. Again, you can access your database tables over here, and this is actually where we want to be. So what we're going to do is to bring in the employee territories and regions tables. So employee territory and regions. We're going to left join this to the employees table, which means that if the data exists in the employees table and the data exists in the territories, employee territories and region, it will add it to that table in employees. So to create left join, let's right click and start with the employee territories. We'll go to the edit load prefix, and from here we can take the left joint, load prefix, again click it, the instruction wizard will open, and what we want to do is you can put it directly in there, but we'll use the expression editor again, and from here we'll go to our tutorial project and we'll select the employees. So what we've said now is that we want to left join employee territories to employees table. So okay, we'll do the same with territories, left join. So as you can see, everything is wizard driven, and it contains all the assets centrally and structured so that all your assets are sitting under different projects. So this is a very useful part of the application as well. So there we have now left joined employee territories and region to employees. What we can do is have a look at our resulting script and the QVScript that it has generated for us, but let's just hit the OK button for now. Again, it'll open up QView. So then we're back in our schema, and what you can see is that it's added the territory ID, territory description, regional ID, and regional description to my employees script object that actually came from the database tables that I had. So I did that within the script itself. And because I have updated a script object with some more data, I can now go back to my application and see, because of the script instancing, the same data is now available in my application schema. So what I can do is again just generate the new app, because the old app doesn't have that new data there yet. I can close QView and it will say one application script has been refreshed. I just quickly want to show the benefit of the script reuse function that we have. So in my application script, I can come and create a new application script. Just call it tutorial app 2. Click OK. So here I have a clean app schema. And what I can now do is to reuse. So you can see you don't have any pane options here, you don't have your tables or your library script options. You can only use existing script within your data schemas to create application scripts. So all your scripts for a schema or for a project will be found under the script. So if you're running multiple schemas, all your scripts will be listed under the script list. So what I can do is just create another application just having customers, orders, and order details, for instance. So this application will now save as a separate QVW when I create it. I've created the app and okayed, and again, you can see that Scriptor has automatically checked that app out so that I can now work on the application itself. So I just wanted to show the reuse of the scripts that is in Scriptor. So we'll close the tabs and concentrate on our regional tutorial application. So now I actually have a physical application that I have generated with QVScriptor. It's checked out, so I can adapt or amend that application with script. From here, looking at the active deployment targets, I can cycle through my production and my QA environment, and I can see this app is sitting in both those environments, but it's grayed out, so it's not local. So that means that at the moment the script is, or the application, it's only sitting in my local environment. I have not deployed it anywhere yet. So from here I can go and find that local file, and you can see that both the applications that I have generated are sitting over here. So I can look at the script, and as previously shown, my script is over there that Scriptor has provided for me. I can reload the model. There I have my model, and what I can do now is create a table box. Let's put all the data in there, apply it, OK. So there you can see I've created on the app now. I've used the ClickView application to create the front end view or report or analysis view for me. And I can save that application now. So I can close it. When I open it up again, I can see there's my view. So I've done all my work now. I've created some front end analysis and reporting views, and what I can do now is right click the app. It will compile the script and check the app in, and here you will get a successful status for the operation. And okay, so now we have checked in the app. We have made some changes, so there's a different version. But what it means is that because I have checked it in, my QVScriptor and my repository versions are exactly the same. As a self-service developer, I have now finished my work, so what I can do now is to deploy that application file to a user for some testing. So we'll put it into the QA environment. Please validate. So asking a QA user, it can be a business user, for instance, to go and validate the data and validate the views that I've created. And so again, ClickView will pop up to compile the application and write it in there. But it's important to note here that you need to have access to the folder itself. So if you're looking at the QA environment, you need to have the user rights assigned to the user to be able to access that folder or to write to that folder. So you can see now it's created the access point training project, and from here my actual application lies. But let's go back into Scriptor, and what we can see now at the bottom here in deployments, we have now this application published to the QA. The deployment version is the same as my Scriptor and my target version, and you can see here that the administrator, which is me. So what I can do is from here go and browse my deployment environment. If I go to my applications, I can see here that QVScriptor has now published that application for me. It's writable, which means that somebody can go and pick up this reloaded. So from here I can find the target file, which is sitting in my QA access point training. I can open that one, and if I have automated this with server now, or publisher, so publisher or server, I can now just point to that application to reload it for me. And there I have my data. All my views that I have saved are still there, and the application is available for testing. Good thing to note is that even though the file is writable, meaning I can reload it, I can't actually go and overwrite that file. So I can go and reload it, but I can't overwrite it, so access is denied. The only way I can change that application itself is to check it out within the Scriptor environment again. So I can save it as a new file, but I can't overwrite the file that is there. So that's all we had planned for the tutorial. Please, as I mentioned, stay tuned. We'll be publishing a lot more videos and collateral. I hope that you are able to do the same, and I hope that everything was understood. But if you have any questions on how to be a self-service ClickView application developer, please contact us directly. I look forward to working with you. Bye-bye.